The dead internet theory is a hypothesis proposing that most activity on the internet in recent years is not generated by human users, but rather by automated systems known as bots. According to this theory, the internet now resembles a large-scale digital simulation, extensively populated by non-human entities that replicate human behaviours. So, is this true now, or if not, is it a warning of what might happen in the future? What are the core claims for this theory? Reduced human activity, with only a tiny fraction of posts on social media being user-generated. The rise of AI and AI agents or bots has led to the bulk of visible content, including news feeds, comment sections, and search results coming from these sources. The internet is an environment constructed to keep users engaged as genuine human input reduces. Corporations and governments are maintaining this environment to harvest data, influence opinions, and suppress discontent. So let us look at each of these core claims to see if they stand up to scrutiny. Reduced human activity. It's generally agreed that AI agents and bots do exist, but that they comprise between 10 to 20% of accounts in total. However, it may be true that some of these AI-controlled accounts are focused on specific areas of social media at specific times, for example, elections. The rise of AI and AI agents or bots. Many of these are algorithms designed to filter or otherwise curate user content to prevent users breaking regional legislation. Those posts generated in their entirety by AI tend to be, for the moment, easy to spot. The internet as a constructed environment. There is no current proof that the entire internet is controlled by a hidden simulation layer. Although if anyone could point a finger at those responsible for keeping us humans scrolling through videos and posts, it would be firmly pointed at the entire cat species, as they do have a disproportionate number of videos and posts. Corporations and governments. Well, this one does have some traction. Many organisations do harvest data from us every time we visit their websites. This data is well known to be used to target us with advertising and or be resold to third parties. Governments in some countries do indeed use the internet to provide their own spin on what is happening in both their country and abroad. But then again, propaganda is nothing new. However, according to all sources and reports, the internet has not yet been dominated or controlled by any form of AI. The rise of AI has been much in the general news and even more so in the computing industry news. New and more powerful iterations of AI systems do indeed appear every week. It has also been obvious that some YouTube channels have been releasing a high multiple of videos per day, and the suspicion is that these are, in their entirety, being automatically generated via an AI-driven automation system. So if this were to continue, accelerating and expanding to cover all social media and news sites, would the dead internet theory be closer to becoming reality? YouTube appear to be already taking steps to demonetize this kind of channel that is bereft of any human creativity, thereby taking away the ability to earn from such techniques. But unless the remainder of social media sites place some limits on the mass automation of uploads, we could see a marked decrease in the percentage of human-generated content. If the detection of AI-driven bots were to be recorded as greater than 70% of all accounts, and the number of posts by active human accounts were to radically decrease, you could make the argument that the nature of the internet was changing. However, it is far more likely that bot-generated content would start to affect companies' income and bottom line, with advertising revenues falling dramatically. As such, bot content would likely then to be considered to be behaving like computer viruses, and some companies would probably make a lot of money creating anti-bot software. The internet, like everything else, constantly goes through changes and evolves. Before websites, there were bulletin boards and FTP servers. The first websites were text only, then image support was added, then embedded videos, and now you can run applications inside a web browser. I see the emergence of AI as providing a whole new series of tools to deliver content to users. It is now much easier to provide subtitles on YouTube videos, either using YouTube's own tools or those built within your video editing software. Generating separate subtitles for each speaker is also achievable. AI certainly increases the appearance of automation, but does not erase human presence. The internet isn't dead or dying, it's just evolving. That's it for today. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching today's video. Please feel free to click on the link in the description below to discover more videos.